If the new Range Rover doesn't have the presence or gravitas you require, perhaps it's time to think out of the box. Why not place a bid on this extraordinary limousine? Based on the first-generation Classic, this 1994 Range Rover Vogue LSE was commissioned by the Sultan of Brunei, who has one of the most incredible car collections known to man. Built as a gift for his younger brother Prince Jefri, an avid car collector, the Classic LSE was shipped off to Townley Cross Country Vehicles, a coach builder favored by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. Townley transformed the luxury SUV into a limousine fit for a king. The chassis and body were stretched by 40 inches, and a pair of fixed doors were added to the center. For increased headroom, the roof was raised by 8 inches. As one of the last Classic models, the limousine benefits from several upgrades, including the soft-touch dashboard, improved materials, and greater comfort. Interestingly, the famous split-folding tailgate has been replaced with a regular deck lid. The Range Rover was also resprayed in Rolls-Royce Mason Black, but the original 5-spoke wheels were retained. Stately and dignified it may be, but the Range Rover Limo does have a whiff of hearse about it. However, this is one vehicle you won't see lumbering along in a funeral cortege. The interior has been decked out with all the appurtenances of gracious 90s living. Air conditioning, a CD player, a laminated sunroof, and 2 8-inch televisions, with remote controls, form part of the package. If you can't find anything to watch, there's a VHS recorder too. Despite the spacious innards, there are just 3 seats in the rear, 2 of which are power-operated. Everyone enjoys supple oxblood Connolly leather, plush Wilton carpets, and burr walnut inlays. If the driver gets too familiar, there's also a power-operated glass partition. It's in excellent condition, which is no surprise when you realize it's only covered 16,976 miles from new. We can't imagine it's particularly speedy, even with the LSE's 4.2-liter V8 under the bonnet. Introduced in 1992, this motor produced just 200 horsepower when new, which isn't much when you've got this much body to lug around. Progress was probably glacial at best, but that's what you want when cruising in the back of a limo. Just ask Mike Tyson, who made this Range Rover famous when, in 2000, it was chosen as the legendary boxer's wheels of choice during his time in Glasgow. According to press clippings, Tyson adored the stretched Range Rover. At the time, the vehicle was offered for sale at £50,000, a fraction of its original £135,000 sticker price. Adjusted for inflation, that figure stands at £272,000, approximately $334,000. That's a lot of money, but it makes the estimated sale price all the more appealing. Iconic Auctioneers expects it to sell for £30,000 to £40,000, $37,000 to $49,000, about the same price as an Evoque. If you're interested, the auction will take place on November 11 in Birmingham, United Kingdom.